Peace. It's Touch in this one. And I'm sorry, man, I didn't get a chance to make a video on this earlier, but this is basically about the R. Kelly situation and of how he supposedly had young teenager and young women. You know, R. Kelly apparently is 50 years old and he's still like dealing with these young girls or whatever. Apparently he stepped his game up to the point to where I guess he got like he's kind of like taking care of multiple women, and he got these multiple women staying, and he's basically controlling their lives. And we know how the story play out. You know, if you ever see the movie Kiss the Girl, something similar to that, but he ain't kidnapping them. He just holding them from his fame and for his money status or whatever. So a lot of women alone, young women. You got a lot of young women. That be out here, man. It's a lot of young girls I see out here, man. You know what I'm saying? 19, 20, or whatever, trying to live that life, trying to be out there. So he got some young women that he's harboring, or he's keeping them locked up or something and keeping them away for their family. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people don't know. R. Kelly had a allegedly sex tape with a minor. And that was supposed to be the singer, the girl that, Sparkle's niece or whatever. So Sparkle was a singer that was, her and R. Kelly, they was in a relationship. And also, like, she was like one of his singers. Like, they had songs together. I remember they had a nice song. They had a couple of songs together or whatever. But nonetheless, though, I guess Sparkles was, like the caretaker of the young girl, and somehow R. Kelly got hold to her, and he had sex tape peeing on her or whatever. So you had a lot of outlash about that, but that went away quickly. Well, it didn't go away quickly. It was an ongoing thing. His brother came out and he was talking about the situation, as well as it was a lot of other people talking about. I remember Funkmaster Flex used to be going in on him, calling him a savage. But what a lot of people forgot or failed to mention, that he married Aaliyah when she was 15 years old. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. When Aaliyah looked at 15, before Aaliyah died, Aaliyah looked at young. You understand? She still looked at young. She never had a nice, a thick, a luxurious body like niggas like or whatever though. But she always was like some slim, innocent looking female or whatever. But nonetheless though, when she was 15, she really looked young. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about this is that, where was her parents at? Why did her parents leave? Why would your parents leave a 15-year-old child with a grown man for days and days without, even like how would you do that? I wouldn't take my 15-year-old girl around no singer. I mean, I'm not gonna say around no singer, but I'm not gonna even allow her to get into music like that. But nonetheless, though, if I did allow her to get into music like that, I will be with her after her sessions. We going home. Ain't no, you're not staying there unattended. You after your session, you're going home. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. I'm gonna let you know that this nigga is an old-time pedophile, and Aaliyah probably wasn't even his first one. Wasn't even his first victim. He probably had multiple. He probably had many young girls before then. But let's go on. Let's get into this. I'm gonna read a little bit of this article, okay? So say R. Kelly secretly married 15-year-old Aaliyah 22 years ago. Now, this 22 years ago. This was in apparently 95. Say today in music history, R&B singer R. Kelly secretly married a then 15-year-old Aaliyah at the Sheraton Gates Suites in Rosemont, Illinois on July 31st, 1994. It was 1994. Damn, excuse me. It say, I guess, hold up, this article is 2016. Sorry about that. It say, although there have been varying reports on the exact date of marriage, Aaliyah never admitted being married though Vibe published a copy of the marriage certificate. Unfortunately, she was only 15 at the time, so consequently the marriage was quickly annulled. Aaliyah was introduced to Kelly in the early 1990s and quickly became Aaliyah's mentor so well as lead scene writer and producer of her debut album Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So, which was reported when she was 14 years old. Aaliyah reportedly developed a friendship with Kelly during that time. It say, as she recalled to Vibe magazine in 1994, she and Kelly would go watch a movie and go eat. When she got tired and would then come back and work, she described the relationship between her and Kelly as being rather close. 2016, Kelly said that he was in love with Aaliyah as he was with anyone else. In December 1994, Aaliyah told the Sun Times that whenever she was asked about being married to R. Kelly, she would urge them not to believe. It say all that mess. It say, and that she and Kelly was close, and people took it the wrong way. I remember she was saying that. I remember, but I also remember there was rumors saying that they was married. So I heard that back in the day. But you know what I'm saying? They basically clarified it after she died, but there was also a lot of things surrounding it. But at the time, you figure they're not telling you Kelly age. Kelly was almost 30 years old, bro. If Kelly 50 now, 22 years ago, he had to be like 28. So, and you know the thing about it is this. Aaliyah did not look like no, and I could tell if she was a 15-year-old girl or whatever. And well, you know what? I can't tell at all. That shit is if she's underage, she's underage. It ain't no nothing. But what I'm saying is, I know, all right, I know guys who date women like, you know, 18, 19. They might be in their 20s or they might be a little older or whatever, but they will be selective with the women, with the, you know, according to their maturity level or whatever. And also about how they look. Do they look like a woman? Aaliyah did not look like no woman at 15 years old. I remember seeing her little button videos with them big clothes on or whatever. Only she's had a pretty face or whatever, but she didn't have a developed body at 15 years old. So for R. Kelly to even be looking at her like that, R. Kelly has to be some sick fuck or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then speeding on. He had, you know what I'm saying, had a sex tape. He tried to blame it on his brother, and apparently, you know what I'm saying, he was urinating on a minor, which, like I said, was Sparkle's niece. So, you know, it was a lot behind that or whatever. But nonetheless, though, you know, people let him off the hook and gave him a second chance. Now, they got him, you know what I'm saying, talking about he had some type of sex code or whatever. I can believe it. I can believe it. He just stepped his game up. He stepped his game up to the point to where he find these young girls and then he buy them stuff and then, you know, they be mesmerized and then he somehow entraps them in. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, trust me, you're gonna be hearing this. He gonna be 60 years old still fucking with 18-year-old girl, probably younger than that. He probably go to other countries and be dealing with them young girls, right? So, you know, man, don't be surprised, man. See, people give these people passes because they black or whatever, fucking black devil. Look, man, look at this nigga. Nigga, grown-ass man with this little young-ass girl, bro. Young-ass, grown-ass man with this little young-ass girl, man. So, you know what I'm saying? This nigga should be locked up. Nigga should be castrated. And we should definitely, you know what I'm saying, this nigga should be out of the community, period, bro. There ain't no, oh, give him a pass because he can sing. This nigga is a pedophile. The same thing as anybody else. Roman Polanski, the other guy, Mark Singer, the one who made the X-Men. All these motherfuckers is pedophile. And whether he's black or whatever, we should not protect him. Get his ass out the community because he's a fucking cancer. So, with that being said, sorry I have some issues about me sneezing, but I am the Tonsonist one, and I'm out. Peace.